In episode 5, discussion of the contents of Revolutionary Health book, which is on sale on Amazon, is continued. A balanced diet is considered with emphasis on fats. Fats are composed of fatty acids joined to a type of alcohol named glycerol. A fatty acid consists of a chain of carbon atoms to which hydrogen atoms are attached. A methyl group consisting of one carbon atom and three hydrogen atoms is attached to one end of the chain, and a carboxyl group consisting of one carbon atom, two oxygen atoms, and one hydrogen atom is attached to the other end of the chain. This carboxyl group gives the chain its acidic property. The carboxyl end of the fatty acid chain is called the alpha end, and the methyl end of the fatty acid chain is called the omega end. In this illustration of a fatty acid, the row of asterisks indicate that the number of carbon atoms in a fatty acid chain can vary. Each fatty acid chain has a specific number of carbon atoms. Depending on the number of fatty acids which are joined to each unit of glycerol, the fat can be referred to as a monoglyceride, one fatty acid attached to a unit of glycerol; a diglyceride, two fatty acids attached to a unit of glycerol; a triglyceride, three fatty acids attached to a unit of glycerol. Triglycerides form about 90% of the fats which we eat. Fatty acids are contained in our meals and are manufactured in our bodies. Two fatty acids are not synthesized by humans and must be ingested. These two fatty acids are called essential fatty acids. They are alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, and omega-3 fatty acid, and linoleic acid, LA, and omega-6 fatty acid. When they are in excessive amounts, omega-6 fatty acids contribute to inflammation in the body. Saturated fats are fatty acids which do not have double bonds between two carbon atoms. Saturated fats are usually derived from animals and are mainly solids. Unsaturated fats are fatty acids which contain one or more double bonds between carbon atoms in their structure. These fats are usually derived from plants and are liquids. The fat is called monounsaturated if one double bond is present in the fatty acid. The term polyunsaturated indicates that two or more double bonds are present in the fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids are types of polyunsaturated fats. The location of the first double bond, counting from the omega end, determines the name of the omega fatty acid. Hence, in omega-3 fatty acids, the first double bond occurs at the third carbon atom. In omega-6 fatty acids, the first double bond occurs at the sixth carbon atom. Saturated fats are sometimes referred to as unhealthy fats because they increase the amount of what is known as bad cholesterol, hence increase the risk of having heart disease. However, from the results of various researches and studies, it has been found that mild or moderate amounts of saturated fats are not associated with heart disease. Saturated fats are usually derived from animals. Unhealthy fats include excessive amounts of omega-6 fatty acids, excessive amounts of saturated fats, and hydrogenated oils, commonly known as trans fats. Unsaturated fats are generally considered to be healthy fats because they help to reduce the amount of what is known as bad cholesterol and increase the amount of what is known as good cholesterol. Unsaturated fats are usually derived from plants. Healthy fats are generally considered to include omega-3 fatty acids, monounsaturated fats, and polyunsaturated fats. Hydrogenated oils, also called trans fats, are manufactured from oils which are obtained from plant sources. Hydrogen is added to these oils and they become solid at room temperatures. Trans fats are unhealthy because they increase the levels of what is called bad cholesterol, while they reduce the levels of what is called good cholesterol. Clinical features associated with these changes in the levels of good cholesterol and bad cholesterol include increased risk of having blood vessel disease, cancer occurrence, degenerative diseases, heart disease. The intake of trans fats should be either avoided or limited. Foods which contain trans fats can be identified when their labels have terms such as trans fats, hydrogenated oils, partially hydrogenated oils, food shortening. Fats are necessary for normal body functions, including reproduction, development, repair, and growth. Functions of fats include being components of cells, helping in the absorption and transportation of vitamins, providing insulation for body organs, participating in the production of hormones, participating in the repair of cells, providing energy. Fats can be in either solid form or in liquid form called oils. The solid form of fat usually comes from animals, while the liquid form of fat usually comes from plants. Some sources of fats include foods obtained from plants. These types of foods include avocado, coconut, olives, tree nuts and other seeds such as almond nuts, cashew nuts, hazelnuts, walnuts, peanuts, foods obtained from animals. These types of foods include fish, shellfish such as crab, lobster, mollusks, shrimp, eggs, milk, butter, chicken. In episode 6, review of the contents of Revolutionary Health book would be continued.